Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and welcome to a brand new ranking up series. As many people who have been around on this channel for quite some time will know, every time there is a major change to either the leveling up process, through the use of a new tech tree, perhaps RP is distributed differently, or just simply CPU is given at a different rate, I like to go back and see how the leveling up process actually feels to a new player. How good is the experience early on in the Robocraft game? Well, recently the patch which has hit us is a major change, making a lot of the recent patches seem tiny in comparison. Of course, that is the full spectrum combat, the patch which recently hit and completely removed the tiering up of blocks. Most armor blocks, in fact, no longer go through a ranking up process. You have the very same blocks at the start as you do at the end. The main difference will be your P-flop level, how much CPU you can actually spend on your robot. In addition to this, we no longer have our pilot seats. Our robots die in a completely different way upon losing 75% of their CPU, and we even have a new tech tree, which isn't T apparently on the hotkeys. I may have forgot this is a new account. Now in the correct tab, let's have a quick look-see at the new tech tree. So, although this hasn't been the biggest change to the tech tree there ever has been, it is certainly enough to warrant a quick mention. So first of all, of course, the striking difference is that it has a new layout. A very linear layout that simply goes along a spiral path all the way from level 2 to level 100, getting upgrades for your previous components and unlocking new components as you go. I believe it's every level you either unlock a new item or an upgrade, although I haven't looked at it in detail yet, but it certainly seems to be the case. Perhaps I'm wrong, who knows. But the biggest change is how the weapons and new components actually upgrade. Whereas before you had several Mark styles of weapons, so you had a Mark 1 SMG followed by a Mark 2, which shared the same model, followed by a Mark 3 and a Mark 4, which both shared their own model, and so on and so forth. You would get these quite regularly and get upgrades as you go. Now they are a little bit further apart, and the differences between their damage is a little bit less. The reason being, of course, the block armor does not increase anymore, meaning that if it upgraded too quickly and too powerfully, by level 100 every bot would simply disintegrate into nothingness, even with the increase in blocks. And I'm not sure how this is actually going to affect the game. It will most likely make it a little bit smoother. The rate of which bots die probably won't increase or decrease rapidly like it used to, but at the same time it's not going to get that feeling of accomplishment getting the new weapon. Or is it? And that's why we're here to test it out. So the Mark II SMG, which is now called the Laser Hornet, which actually was the Mark III variant before. I know it's a little bit confusing, at least to me, but perhaps that's because I'm a little bit simple-minded, has a damage of 2,875, with a health of 5,400. The regular SMG, the Wasp here, hello, has a health of about 2,000 less and a damage of only 2,347, which isn't that much less, honestly. So 347, we have a look-see again just to remind ourselves, 875, so it's around about 400 difference, give or take 50 or so. So the difference isn't amazingly huge, which should mean that bots which are significantly higher level than you, which have access to better weapons, might not be able to crush you into the ground quite as easily as previous. I'm not too sure about that, and once again, like I just said, that's why we're here today. And so, we move on to the final change which has really prompted this series, and that of course is the fact that lower ranking bots no longer are limited to Team Deathmatch and Single Player as their game modes. They can now also enter the Pit and the Battle Arena from the very start, since I'm currently using one of the starter bots and I have access to all 4 of these game modes. The only game mode I don't have instant access for is the Ranked battle arena, which is only acceptable for maximum robot ranking robots. Essentially, it's the competitive scene which is being worked on for the highest level of players, getting bronze, silver, gold, etc, etc. So we don't really need to worry about that anyway. It's not really taking away anything from the experience, as it's the exact same as battle arena, except for you get a score afterwards and your ranking will either gain or go down or stay the same depending on if you're on the winning team, the losing team, how well you did. You get the idea. Not really applicable to us. So this means we have a whole variety of game modes to actually level up and get RP. So which is the best these days? I don't really know. Now the one concern I do have about this is that there was a reason these were removed in the first place, as originally the lower ranking bots already had access to all of these, but they were removed access from Battle Arena and the Pit to not only increase queue times, to make queue times faster rather, not increase them, decrease them, but also make matchmaking a little bit more fair. Although we have already discussed that the weapons no longer upgrade massively now, so perhaps being a little bit more unfair will not actually have such a huge effect. Who knows? Let's hope that is the case. And so, with all of that out of the way, let's get into our first match and see how Robo 1 does. Now, I have been a little bit cheeky, and rather than using the default starter robot, I have altered it in one major way. I have removed the SMGs, and instead, we are going to be using plasmas, which were generously donated from Robo 2, which is normally a plasma tank, and is equipped with 5 plasmas, and you have 3 of them already in your inventory. And since we're here, let's have a quick look as well at Robo 3, which is an adorable little SMG cruiser. Now, I've done this purely because I am not a huge fan of SMG mechs. I prefer mechs to be kind of a jump around the corner, shoot over long range type of robot, rather than being a brawler. So, we'll still be testing out the body of the bot, but instead we're going to be testing out plasmas rather than SMGs. And don't worry, I will be building my own craft very, very soon. So, let's get into a match and see how we do. And so the first battle begins. Okay then, let's see how we can do. It does bear mentioning I'm not actually a premium user right now, as I've decided we're going to be going throughout this whole experience as a non-paying user, to see the true experience of a new player. Hello. Is he going to go up the hill? He's trying to, and we fail miserably, shooting a little bit too close to us. Destroy the X! Now, I can't fire down with this, I imagine, so we need to be a little bit careful. There we go, angling ourselves and completely destroying it in a single shot. Not bad at all. Just firing at general direction, I suppose. I have to bear in mind, this thing seems to fire a little bit lower than I actually expect it to. Yeah, once again, firing much lower than I expected. Oh, so close. They do have a regular bomber on their team. That is a little bit concerning. Trying to hit that as a plasma is going to be very difficult. Almost. We get that one fantastic hit, and now we seem to not be able to hit a single thing. Oh, there he is. Hello. No, wait, no, you're a different fellow. There we go, we hit him, although we have been hit back ourselves. Jumping to make it a little bit more difficult for him. Oh, if we could fire a little bit earlier there, we would have been able to take the hit. What a shame. Oh, there he goes. The front section completely erased. And there he goes from the game. Fantastic. Boop. Okay, not doing too badly now. Apparently we are the defender. Missed the spot there twice, not the best. And there we are, not a bad start at all. Top of the leaderboard with 4 kills. Of course it does help I have played the game probably a lot more than the people I was fighting against, which does feel a little bit bad to be honest, but at the same time it is rather satisfying, let's not tell lies. Wow. 15,000 RP. And did I level? And a hero bonus. Not quite sure where that was from. Yes, I did, level 2. Which means now we have access to thrusters, which admittedly aren't very useful on the Walker. But rather than start creating our bot today, let's get into a battle arena and see how we do there. Can we get to level 3 and get our hovers? Battle arena begins. Now, one thing I do want to say is that apparently we're in a match with a rail and a medic. So that's a little bit bizarre, being only a level 1, but either way, I'm sure our plasma will be able to carry us. There we are, we've got the very first tower, although the enemy are attacking both of the others. This is actually the first time on this map playing Battle Arena for me. I've not been on here since the change. Actually, no, I've definitely played it before the map change recently, but I haven't played it since then. There we are. Now, we do have to bear in mind that robots will heal after 10 seconds of being inactive. That is not being hit and not firing their guns or dealing damage. Okay, we just about clipped him there. Did a fair bit of damage, but sadly not enough to ground him. Oh, almost. Now he's going down. Apparently one rotor blade isn't quite enough. Can we get the kill? A few overclocking points will not hurt. And of course, we won't hurt our leveling process either. Nope, even with the crouch thing, it didn't quite get up there. What a shame. Okay, let's go the long way. Yeah, let's go the way that none of our friends are going. That will only end with success. Excuse me, I'll just go this way. Thank you. Aha! Minor damage dealt. They have 2 towers, we have 1, although I have a feeling we're about to gain this one. Go for the connection points. Missed the spot. Apparently that's all I'm doing today is missing them. And there we go, we have 2 towers, they have 1. And now. Oh, if I was just a little bit to the left there. And that time if I actually aimed. Nice hit there by our ally, and sadly once again missing. Not the best at anti-air combat here. Although our friend apparently is, well done. Nope, I just can't aim today, that's the problem. Who needs to actually hit their targets? Oh, that was lucky. No, don't get into the shield! No, come on, kill him, quick! Oh, he's going to fall into the shield. Nope, that's it. We're done for there. I don't think I can get him fast enough. Our reactor is under attack and so is theirs. By us. Hello. Leave me, my friend. I don't know if rails actually have their weapons charged when they spawn in. That's been changed a few times in the past. I haven't played a rail in too long. There we go. Still got a kill wall in here. Let's defend the SMG, who's valiantly attacking the core. Wow, Plasma is a beast at this tier. I'm actually really surprised by how powerful it is. No, we can't die after so many kills. Ah, well, we did a little bit more damage at least, and we are now overclock level 7. So at least we are going to be doing a fair bit more damage now. Our team is definitely higher overclocking than the enemy team, by a long shot. It's an arrow! We're on the same team as an arrow. I'm okay with that. Do I go and defend the tower, or do I go and attack the tower? Choices. Is that one actually actively under attack? I haven't been listening to the woman. No, okay, in that case we're going to attack, because we are very, very slow. The big problem with walkers. Yes, your movement type does come with a free shield, but no, you will not be getting across the map at any great speed. Please? So we have that tower and that tower, okay. Our top tower is under attack, so that one over there. If that hit someone, I would have been so happy. Oh. Plasma tank, can we get a hit? No, not quite. And a rail tank as well. Don't know why I'm jumping really, this makes it a lot harder for myself. It's so I can feel good when I actually land the hit. Lathrix, your shots hit lower than you expect. Learn this already. Oh, the regen's kicked in. The rail healed up, sadly. I think we may be killed here. Quickly jump! The jumps will save you. Can we take out this plasma? Yes, we can. Okay. I don't know where the rail went, though, however. I would like a radar. Radar will be the first thing I add to the bot once I unlock it. I think it would be in our best interests right now to just heal up. So waiting 10 seconds, and... automatic regen! Such a weird concept. Their shield's down, but not for long. Sometimes I do actually hit targets.
Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Yay! I actually hit a target.
Plasmacopter spotted. Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
I think just going for the reactor right now would be a great thing. We're definitely going to lose that tower regardless. Hello! Welcome back to life! Here's some plasma in your face. Oh, too many things. Yeah, plasma is very good at low ranking, apparently. Especially with the now, as soon as enough CPU is destroyed. Hello! Oh, hit him at least. I am bouncing! Maybe I should actually be going for the reactor itself rather than just racking up kills. But there is a certain satisfaction here. Although I do feel like I'm seal clubbing a little bit. Ow. Yay! You no longer have a shield. Medic, heal me. Medic, medic. There. I'll still defend you, even with your lack of healing. Healer. I could be defending you better if I had all of my guns. Oh, SMG's back again. Oh, ow. Well, hit him at least. Oh, destroyed. I definitely rate mech legs a lot better than the other movement types right now, though, honestly. Considering, like I was saying earlier, the functional cubes, the functional components have a lot more CPU than simple blocks. Having them be difficult to destroy is the key right now. So if you go for their guns, go for their tracks and such, that is the easiest way to actually kill another bot. So for my legs to be so sturdy, it means actually destroying me can be quite difficult, because my armor doesn't really count for anything. And now I've got a very long walk all the way over to the other side. Oh, hello. Or perhaps I should actually help out the medic. That might be a nice thing to do. Go on, medic, there we are. Okay, let's get back over and let's see if we can do a bit of damage to their reactor. Or perhaps just get a bit more overclocking. The more overclocking, the more damage I'm doing. Apparently our bottom fusion tower is under attack. Oh yeah, so it is. Beautiful, there we go. That's at least slowed him down a bit. There we are. We have defended the tower, although there is now a rail heading towards it. Who hasn't spotted me. Oh, he moved at just the right time there. Though saying that, I think the shot would have missed anyway, but still. Maybe I should have left him injured there, because he's going to respawn now back at his reactor. Oh no, wait, that makes no sense anymore because you now have regeneration. That's going to be a very weird habit to try and kick. Just leaving people crippled so they can't help out certain areas. There we go. And there we go. Oh, darn it, copped it. We just about clipped him there. Didn't really do too much to him though, sadly. He's gone for a serious block spam build. Plasmas though at the moment, seriously. Why are they so good? Is it perhaps they're better than the other weapons at stripping away functional components? I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Either way, there we go, and it would have made a lot more sense as well to have actually done this game mode first, as if we would have won, we would have got the double bonus and then everything would have been a lot better. But either way, there we are, 7,400 damage, not bad at all. How much RP have I been given? And did I only really get one level from that? I don't know why, but I felt like perhaps a couple of levels would have happened. There we are. Oh wait, first victory bonus. Why did we just get first victory bonus? We already got the first victory. I'm missing something there. Either we wasn't actually rewarded with the first victory bonus, or perhaps I don't actually know, to be honest. So, either way though, this was just the intro video to the brand new series. I'm not even sure what I'm calling it yet. Obviously you will know because it will be on the title. And thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll be building our own robot and testing that out. I may stick with mech legs or we may go into a hover. If we go into hover, we are going to be very, very well armoured. I'm going to make sure it's basically a flying brick, but hopefully a pretty flying brick. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Like I say, next time we build our own bot. Thank you, and goodbye.